Hello folks, welcome back to the next installment of Let's Play AGEOD Civil War. Let's see how many turns we can fit in here. So, in the east, we're besieging Fredericksburg. I don't know why Crittenden didn't make it there, but let's send him there. There's not much of a force in Fredericksburg. We could assault it now, except the only commander on the scene is Keyes, and he's not activated. So, next turn we'll have 2 corps there. Maybe one of them will be activated and we can assault. Kearney's still heading back to Harper's Ferry. And I have this depot being built in Harrisburg. So that's what's going on there. Sherman's looking to attack this division over here. It's not a very big division. Sherman should take care of that, no problem. I finished creating a bunch of these divisions here in Kentucky, so we have a new corps under Grant, under the Army of the Ohio. So I'm sending him up here to attack all these troops in Lexington. I don't know why they're not organized into divisions or armies or anything. It looks to me like these are just regular brigades. So it looks like a large group, but I should be able to assault him with this new corps. I'm also sending Grant and his Army of the Ohio across the river from Lexington in case maybe they can march to the sound of the guns and help out. Down here we've taken Nashville. I'm going to give Thomas a rest there. I have a little garrison unit there in Nashville. And I'm sending Pope off here so that maybe we can take Forts Henry and Donaldson next turn. That would be nice. This Confederate general, moving up into southern Illinois. We have nobody really in range to take care of him, but I don't think he can cause too much trouble. If it gets really bad, I guess we'll pull Sherman from way over here to Illinois to take care of that. As usual, not much in Missouri, maybe some raiders. Fort Smith is being besieged, no big deal. And then finally down here in Missouri. So Lyon, I'm going to give him a break in Springfield real quick. He is still not promotable. I don't know why the game hates him so much. And I decided I have this one division anchoring the line in New Orleans, one anchoring the line up here in Vicksburg, and I've decided to take Wilder's Special Brigade and Grierson's Special Brigade, and I'm going to put them both in Jackson. And I'm going to have them be a small force that can move around and try to keep our supply line open, because there's just a lot of little Confederate units around here, and this one big army down here. These guys wouldn't be able to take care of any big army, but they would be able to run around and take care of these little forces in case they cause trouble. So I'm going to do that. Give Lyon a one-turn rest in Springfield while Hooker continues to move forward. Now that we have a depot in Meridian, it hasn't stocked itself yet, but the depot is built. So I'm going to have Hooker start moving forward. The next objective here is Selma, Alabama. After that, Montgomery, West Point, and Atlanta. So we're about a screen away from Atlanta now. Still a long way to go, but start making some more progress. Now it's October, the winter's about to hit, so I don't know what's that's gonna mean and how much that's gonna slow us down. It looks like we won't win this game till 1864, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna make it till 1865 at this rate. Anyway, let me pause it. Let's get into as many turns as we can here, and we'll see what happens in the other turn. All right, guys, here we are in the next turn. Nothing terribly exciting happened during that last inner turn. Let's see. Here in the east, Kearney's made it to Harper's Ferry. Let's go ahead and attack Winchester. There's a tiny little unit there, no biggie. And I noticed that we're sort of depot free. There isn't a depot at Manassas anymore. There isn't a depot at Fredericksburg. So I have Crittenden making a depot here. And I'm moving Rosecrans up. He'll make a depot here. Meanwhile, I'm going to have Wallace attack Charlottesville. And I'm going to have Keyes move up, so maybe we can scout out what's going on in Richmond. Hamilton, his corps isn't really getting supplies right now, so I may have to pull him back or over to Fredericksburg next turn. But I'm going to leave him where he is right now. He'll be able to march to the sound of the guns to Charlottesville, or maybe over here to Louisa if he needs to. So that's what's going on here. There's a small force sort of over here. He might want to think about heading north. I don't have much by the way of Washington, D.C. defenses, but I'm pretty mobile, and I can pull anybody back to help defend Washington, D.C. in a hurry if I have to. But I don't think the Confederates can move in this direction. All of Manassas covered with these 4 divisions under Rosecrans, and Fredericksburg covered here. So I don't know under what direction, and Kearney covering over here. So I don't know if the Confederates can get at Washington, D.C. in any way but sort of this way. Yeah, I guess one thing I could do to try to prevent that is move this little fleet to this estuary to try to stop people from crossing there. I'll try doing that. Let's see. Sherman. Oh, he doesn't seem to have much to do right now. Let's send him in this direction. Let's see, can I railroad him there in one turn? No, he'll have to walk there. That's okay. Let him walk there. Nothing better to do. Franklin's Corps is going to attack here at Lexington. Polk has a lot of forces there. They're all split up mostly into brigades. So this should be interesting. We might lose a battle here. I don't know. We have almost one new division. It's missing an artillery piece back in Louisville defending. Let's see. Pope has made it here, and he's not activated. So I don't know. I'll move over to Fort Henry now, even though he's not activated. Maybe they'll surrender or something. Maybe we can attack next turn. Not much going on over there. Over here, my sort of force back here in Jackson to help to defend this area has arrived, and I'm railroading Lyon all the way to Meridian so he can join the offenses over there. Hooker, meanwhile, is moving up to this area where Gainesville is to try to keep taking control of this railroad towards Selma. We may take Gainesville next turn. I don't know. There's some forces down here on this river. They don't seem to be nearly as strong as what Hooker has. We got to keep an eye on them. Maybe they'll attack Hooker or something. I think that's it. Let me pause it. We'll see what happens in the inner turn. Oh, the screen went blank. Oh, we won the Battle of Lexington. That's really good news. Let's see. We each lost about 7,000 men. We took a bunch of prisoners, though. And we didn't seem to lose any units in the assault, so that's good. Alrighty. That's good news. Let's see what else happens here. Hey, look, Van Dorn finally did something. Unfortunately for him, he lost at Fort Smith, so we continue to hold that. Let's see what else happens. Okay, here we are in the next turn. Let's see. There's a lot going on. Kearney here, who I had to attack Winchester, is besieging it, and apparently has trapped the Army of Northern Virginia there. They only have a power of 560, but I'll let them be besieged. That's nice for us. I'm having Wallace assault Charlottesville, which only has a small group of units there. I don't know why Rosecrans can't build a depot here in Manassas right now. It could be there's this force because they're in the same area. So I'll just put him on attack mode, leave him where he is. Maybe he can chase that guy out and make a depot next turn. Anyway, we got our depot built in Fredericksburg, although there's nothing there yet. Hopefully it'll fill itself soon so we can feed all of our troops in this area. And finally, I'm going to have Keyes attack Richmond. I can't see how powerful the Richmond defenses are. So I'm just going to have him attack. We might lose a battle there, but if we're lucky, we might end up in a siege, which with our depot at Fredericksburg, we can keep that siege going for a while. If we take Richmond, I think we've won the game. So this may end soon. That'll be sweet. So we now own Lexington again. We've chased this guy out of there. I'm sending Sherman back to Cincinnati because I'm afraid he might now head north towards Cincinnati. Going to give Franklin here a break. I'm moving Grant back to Louisville. What else is going on? We're besieging Forts Henry and Donelson. Pope isn't active this turn, so there's nothing else we can do there. Missouri, not much going on. Our supply lines look good from New Orleans on out to where Hooker is. I have this force still sitting here just in case something happens. These guys have had some time to dig in. Their entrenched level is now 3. Let's see, Shields is at 5. So the longer they don't get attacked, the better their for some reason these guys' cohesion is down to 52. I don't know why that is, because they've just been sitting here for a while. Maybe there are events you get about epidemics striking, so maybe they got the flu and stuff. But they should recover that. I'm not going to move them, and they continue to dig in. So I have Hooker moving forward. I have one of Lion's divisions joining Hooker. Remember, I gave one of Hooker's divisions to Lion, so Lion can go down and retake New Orleans. So now I'm giving it back, and Lion's going to move forward too, although I think next turn he'll just be here in Gainesville because it takes him 2 turns to get all the way across the river. The next goal is Selma. We should be there soon. So I think that's all that's going on. Yeah, here's Van Dorn's force that just lost at Fort Smith. Yeah, this guy is continuing to walk around southern Illinois without really doing anything terribly dangerous yet. I'm going to have Sherman will be a bit closer to him here in Cincinnati, so that's good news. And I think that's all I have to say. The Harrisburg Depot is filled up. Hopefully next turn the Fredericksburg Depot will be filled up. But I'm not worried about my supply situation for the moment. All right, I'll pause it, do the inner turn. Let's see what happens. So it looks like their defenses at Richmond aren't extraordinarily fearsome. They have 8,000 men there, and they just lost 1,000 of them in a little stalemate battle. We only lost 100. So that's good news. Maybe Keyes is pulling back, but maybe we got a siege of Richmond going on here. Let's see. I'll pause it and I'll continue. Oh, I won't pause it. Let me just record the turns. It looks like we got a siege of Richmond going on. That's cool. And it looks like Charlottesville is ours without a fight. It looks like that Confederate unit in Manassas is no longer there. Cool. So that's it for that turn. Let's see, how long has this video been going on? I better end it here. So, I don't know. Next video might be the last one if we manage to take Richmond. Looks like it's still their capital. They have the ability to move their capital if they want. It also looks like Winchester is ours, so we probably took a whole lot of prisoners right there, because they had a large army holed up there. What else is going on? Oh, this force has moved east to Ironton, which was a depot of mine a long time ago that they took. And let's see. We have a breach in Henry and Donaldson. We might be able to take that if he's active. And we're continuing to move forward towards Selma. And oh, we lost New Orleans. I guess this guy's cohesion recovered, but I guess it was so low that he got pushed out of New Orleans. So we'll have to turn around, maybe Lyon, and take that back. Not critical. All right, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed this. Maybe the next video will be the last. We'll see. Take care, guys.